When I say formula, you say tation.
Permutation.
Permutation. Permutation is the arranging of a given numbers of things in every possible order of succession. There is a particular rule to write the numbers such as form the series of number 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to the numbers of to be permuted. And their considered product will be the number of permutation. When I say formula, you say tation. Permutation. Permutation.
Gawa ko is LRM, tapos ang title niya is permutation. So, sa loob nito, makikita niyo nandito yung meaning ng permutation, tapos yung kinds ng permutation na distinguishable and circular permutation and the meaning of that. Tapos, meron din akong in-example na nandito nakalagay. Katulad na lang ng distinguishable permutation. Tallahassee has 11 letters which A is repeated 3 times and L, S, and D are each repeated 2 times. So, the number of this distinguishable permutation is, so, naandito yung formula nun. And yung answer is 831,600. At nandito din naman yung example sa circular permutation. Then, ang trivia, meron din akong iniwan trivia na there are only 2 on buttons for fear. In any permutation you want, one is when something that you shouldn't be is meaning a presence, and the other one is an absence.
Kahit ikaw ay magkamali, sino man lalapit, ituturo ang nais. Kahit na permutation ay di ko pa, aaralin pa rin kita. Kahit di na kaya, kabago ng isang tulala ang siyang tulad mo. Dahil na pag masama ang pangalan ko, kailangan mo namang magmadali. Permutation ay dapat mo nang alamin. Just wait a second, ipakto yan ang solusyon. Huwag kalimutan sunod na ang combination. Mapapagsabi ka ngayon muna, pero dapat subukan mo pa.
Hi ma'am, so good morning po. Ang ginawa ko ay itong information sheet. Para pag narinig natin yung word na permutation, titingin na lang tayo dito, tapos ma-identify na natin yan. Dito sa ginawa ko, nandito yung meaning ng permutation, nandito yung dalawang types at yung formula at example. Para pag may na-encounter tayo ng mga problem, dito natin pwede tayo ditong kumuha kung paano gawin yan. Nandito yung meaning na sa permutation ay yung arrange na kailangan ng ordered matter, tapos yung dalawang kinds ay distinguished as circular. Tapos andito naman yung mga sample at yung formula.
Hi, this is my performance test in math about permutation. So, nandito yung mga meaning ng permutations and meron din ditong given na example. Ito naman yung 2 types of permutation. Ito yung mga examples. Sige.
So, ito yung ginawa ko performance task para sa math. Wherein sa simple na papel na to, makikita nyo yung meaning ng permutation, yung mga permutation with things that are alike, yung distinguishable and circular permutation. At saka nandito din yung, meron din ditong equation ng regular permutation, circular and distinguishable permutation. Tapos meron din ditong example ng permutation and kung paano kunin yung permutation. Saka may rule din ang permutation, which is each of this arrangement is a permutation. A permutation is an arrangement of all parts of a set of objects with regard to the order of the arrangement. This means that XYZ is considered a different permutation than ZYX. The number of permutation of n objects taken are at a time is denoted by permutation of and object taken are at a time. So ako nga pala si Jackie Brigiano. So ito yung ginawa kong performance task. Ang gagawin lang dito is bubunot ka lang. Halimbawa, nabunot mong number is number 3. Tapos meron dito mga tanong. Ang tanong ay, sa number 3 ay what is permutation? Tapos kasi na yung nakabunot na sasagutin yung tanong na yun. So ang sagot dun is, set or number of things can be ordered or arranged. Order does matter. So yun, ganun lang yung, yung performance na task na ginawa ko. Kasi yun lang yun. Yun lang at maraming salamat sa panonood.
Hi! Ito nga pala yung ginawa kong performance task para sa math. Ano lang, ang magagawa niyo lang ay sasagutan niyo lang siya. Nilagyan ko siya ng twist na yung mas pinaganda ko yung sasagutan niyo, hindi yung parang plain lang. Para mas maging engganyo pa kayo sa sasagutan niyo, yun lang. Nilagyan ko na rin siya ng answer key.
Hi, this is my performance test in Mathematics 10. I named it Permutation Magic Box. Nagawa ko ng 15 na tanong, then nilagay ko siya dito sa loob. Tapos dito naman sa takip, nandito yung sagot sa kada tanong na nasa loob. And that's all, thank you!
Hello everyone, this is my performance task in math. This is explosion task. Here, there are 16 numbers and you have to pick one. And if you pick number 10, then you will answer question number 10. In how many different ways can the letters of the word detail be arranged in such a way that the vowels occupy only the odd position? And here, there is the answer key. Number 10, the answer is 36. That's all. Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm here to present to you my performance task and I'm Nina Sumagi. The topic for today is permutation. Permutation is any of the ways we can arrange things where the order is important. This is the general formula. Use of permutation. Election of organization. To determine the arrangement of the flag. To determine the number of the sequence of the letter and numbers. Kinds of permutation. Distinguishable permutation. A permutation that can be distinguishable from one another. This is the formula. The sample problem. The solution. Circular permutation, the number of ways to arrange distinct object along a fixed circle. This is the formula. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. Here is my permutation pills. So what is permutation pills? Permutation pills is a medicinal technique for solving permutations easily. So it's about knowledge, action, and accountability. Are you ready to cure your illness? Let's see what's inside the brochure. The brochure states some of the permutation processes. First, how to use permutation pills. Introduction. Thinking hard about permutations? No problem. I will be your guide. I will tell you on how will you cure your fear and permutation. Let's go. First, there's the meaning about permutation and the fundamental counting principle and the three kinds of pills. The distinct or distinguishable permutation pill, the circular permutation pill, and the regular permutation pill. Note, n factorial is the product of the positive integer, all the positive integers less than n. And you have now three different kinds of pills that you may use. I hope that you have learned and applied it to your class even you're in real life solving about permutations. Bye!
1 and 12 seconds. 1 minute.
A pleasant morning to everyone. I'm here to introduce you my game which is called Symbol Game. So basically, what you have to do is just find, hanapin yung mga meaning ng tiles. Meron silang certain quantities. Halimbawa, ito, example nito is halimbawa ito ay P or kaya naman A or B, ganon. Tapos kailangan mo makompleto to. Thus, may mabubuo kang sentence. Tapos, ayan, basically, tungkol yun sa permutation. Tapos, pag nabuo mo yun, panalo ka. At makakabuo ka ng phrase na tungkol sa permutation. Tapos, natin introduction ng game. This game is about completing a certain phrase about permutation. Also, the characteristic of permutation will be unlocked upon completing the puzzle. Yun lang, at maraming salamat.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to report my permutation and combination.
Hinihina ko na nun. Gawin, anong gabing-gabi na nun? Dagaan ito.
Tulog na yung nanay ko, kumanta pa ako. Okay lang.
So, andito naman yung mga example of problems na may solution na makakatulong sa inyo para maintindihan nyo talaga ang permutation and combination.
Ako po si Rob Denzel GCPD. Natin po ang aking performance task sa math.
Hindi ko ito gawa. Yung gawa ko. Pakinggan mo yung
Sige. Ang hina naman eh.
Ay, ganun. Iba na buka-buka. Bukas na ako.
Ano yan? Nakakrap yung video ko? Ay, nako. Ay, sige. Asan? Di touchscreen yan ah. Ay, namatay! Namamatay pag
I'm Adelaine Cedric L. Nunez of Dan Perseverance, and I'm here to sing the permu of format. Some people love math of certain kinds. Some people always love to solve, even though it's hard. But I have the solution to the topic permutation. That's why I ask myself, what should I supposed to do? Is there something wrong if I read the book? Can I answer it quickly? If I use the technique of permutation of an object, take an hour at a time, because I want to see the permutation's beauty. Distinguishable permutations. If the objects have a rectification, the formula in this option is P equals N factorial over R sub 1, R sub 2, and so on.
Ay, ako nga pala si Coronado. Kakanta ako ganang hindi inaasang paggawa ng lyrics. Kung hindi ko rin ito masagutan, pwede bang sama tayo ay magtulungan? Kung equation natin ay ganun pa din, at least alam ko na kung anong dapat computin. Para di na mahirapan pagdating sa exam, di na ako magtatanong sa'yo. Para masaya ang klase, lahat ay makasali. Baka sa klase makakatin pa ako, kaya tayo magsagot na lang ng permutation. Ang gagamitin ay and object taken R at A time lang.
Thank you.
Hello, ako nga pala si Melchor at ginawa ko sa matay ka. You are held captured in a dimension that unexpectedly emerged from an infinite number permutation of every imaginable outcome and finally begun sense to you, but now life filled with purpose knows everything that was. No more time has been compressed into a square block with a defined and not no beginning. Now you realize that we live in the time we created for ourselves. All tomorrows are each one of a billion doors to be open. Yes, your legs still somewhere out there. Doors close behind you. You look around, knowing that somehow today has become tomorrow. We're living on a parallel plane. Able to explain where time is now. Before stepping through a crowded time. This is my performance sa Math Homecoming. Nakapatunganga, bigla ko siyang makita sa subject ng mathematics. At school pa tayo, na ako na may campus. At tanda ko pa, noon pa may sobrang hirap na. Hindi ko lang alam kung bakit. Basta biglang nagpabili ako. Di nagtagal ay nahuli na kami. Wala umaga, ang aga namin pumasok upang gumawa lamang ng assignment. Parang kahapon lang, nangyari sa amin dito, napagalitan ng teacher sa math. Ngunit napag-usapan, gumawa na lamang ng isang performance test. At bakit pa ba pinabayaan mawala ng isang reviewer? Parang nasayang lang, wala lang lahat. Panay ang compute, ngunit panay ang kamot at inaabot na ng dulo ng taon. Recitation nun, biglang umabsent classmate ko. Tadhana nga naman, ako ang kasunod. Eksakto na ang bilang, planado na ang sasabihin. Kaya't hanggang huli, wala pa rin nasabi. Amen.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Alcimeres at tutula ako. What is meant by permutation to me? Is it a type following a formula determined, or a word that's similar to arrangement that's still a word? One of the several possible variations that get to the smallest representation. It is where the order are important, then the accents should be important. It is an arrangement of groupings that should be organizing using the formula of n object taken at a time. The result must quartile for the best of it. As sometimes can it's so simple to reverse, it divides my heart in this way from a way to transform a variation that is permutation. That's all, thank you.
So hi guys, I'm Adelaine from 10 Perseverance. Nandito naman ako para kumanta all about permutation. How I try organizing different things each time to learn the different ways to arrange a lot of possible sense. Got it all figured out, trying to do this right. There's no doubt in my mind that it's permutation. When order matters and it's specified details. But when I learn about you, permutation, I realize there's a condition now I keep learning on. Oh, we are formula and factorial over quantity and minus our factorial. Ooh, and all the ways we can do. Ooh, sounds like so hard, but when I learn about you, it seems so easy. What a great thing you are, permutation.
Ang ginawa ko ay LRM about permutation. Tapos nandito yung introduction, tapos nandito din yung how do you calculate a permutation. Tapos meron tayong kinds of permutation like circular permutation at distinguishable permutation. Tapos meron din akong activity. Tapos yung activity, nandito yung sagot. Yun.
Hi, this is my performance task in math. Permutation power. 1 by falling leaves, 1 falling leaves by 1 falling leaves by 1 by leaves 1 falling 1 1 falling leaves by 1 leaves by 1 falling 1 by falling 1 by falling leaves falling 1 leaves by 1 1 falling by leaves 1 falling leaves 1 by 1 falling 1 leaves by 1 falling 1 by 1 falling leaves by 1 falling. That's all.
Good day. This is my performance task in mathematics. I am entitled this the beauty in mathematics. So kung mapapansin nyo, meron siyang permutation and combination. Ginawa ko to kasi katulad sa nature yung flower, kapag masasagot natin, magbo-bloom siya katulad ng flower kasi meron siyang question at saka may answer. Kapag as long as nasasagutan natin yung mga tanong, magbo-bloom yung flower katulad sa mathematics. At kapag nag-bloom yun, maganda. Kaya the beauty in mathematics.
The tale of permutation and combination. Once upon a time, there was a two prince. The one is the prince of permutation, and the one is the prince of combination. They are both born at the same time and same date. The prince of permutation is grow in a rich family, while the prince of combination is grow in poor family. The prince of permutation once said that only royal blood have a permission to enter the castle where order is really matter, while the prince of combination said that order is only obsolete and it is not matter. Any blood or people can visit or go in their castle, but there is a suspicious that they are twins. Their faces are same, but their aspects are not really. N factorial, N factorial, N factorial. It is King said. N factorial is the shock or exclamation point in the kingdom. Oh my god! Their faces are really the same. The king decided to test the DNA of the two princes, and it is positive, where the product of all positive integer is less than n. Permutation blood is contained the formula of n factorial over n minus r factorial, which combination blood likely the same, which is n factorial over n minus r factorial r factorial. The king was so shocked. The king said, n factorial, n factorial. N factorial is term for their exclamation point. They got a different calculation because two friends have the same identity. They have different aspects. They have the same faces, same aspect, but different in aspect. Is aspect. Like the permutation where order matter and combination where order does not matter. If when we try to figure out the way we organize a special list of multiple objects, we utilize something called a factorial, looking like an exclamation sign. If we got to contemplate the order, it's permutation. Now, we got a different calculation. Order is obsolete, and it is combination. Possible arrangement of a set of objects is permutation where order is really matter, while the combination is the selection of a set when the order does not really matter. If you got a permutation, it is n factorial over n minus r factorial. And if you got a combination, it is n factorial over n minus r factorial r factorial. And that is the story of combination and permutation, who are brother, who are princess.